There's a zip line right there. I don't have a bike. I should have got a bike. I don't have anything on me.
Sam, it's Hartman. Be advised that chiral density in regions predisposed to strandings has increased dramatically. No doubt the beach is to blame. BTs drawn into our world under these circumstances may be affected in unpredictable ways. Keep on keeping on.
Looks like there's somewhat of a zipline system. I can maybe try and get to this. And then go over to the paleontologist, maybe. I see the zip line. I don't have anything on. Like, I don't have any PCCs, I think. Oh, shit. I can just drive up there, I guess. You know what? Fuck it. It's taking too long. behind the mountain. I can't see that one. What if Buddy Ball can take me there? Probably just take me to the paleontologist. There you go. Wait, where are we going? No, you're going some weird way, man. Just follow me. Aurora Borealis.
What can one guy do anyway? Pathetic. Whatever. Fuck it. I'm heading back east.
Hopefully this takes me down. Nope. Ow. Are you serious? It's a sick ladder.
Beginning scan. Scanning Bridger's ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. All clear. Keep on keeping Sam Porter Bridges.
It's a lot of stuff I just made. Probably the most things I've made in one go. God damn, it's farther than I thought.
Sam, do you copy? I've been looking into Clifford Unger.
You talk to me while
and
I
wanted
walk.
to share my thoughts. To recap, Unger was a U.S. Special Forces operative whose retirement roughly coincided with the Death Stranding. After he left the service, he somehow became involved in the early BB experiments. However, he died before they ended. Now, while the circumstances surrounding his death are not entirely clear, I'm beginning to suspect that these battlefields of his are at least partially sustained by his enduring emotional attachments. Anger, resentment, regret. I'm pretty sure it's got something to do with the BB experiments. That much seems clear given his repeated attempts to steal Lou. Cliff seems to be driven by a compulsion to reclaim our BB, as if that will make him whole again. A compulsion so powerful that he was not only able to drag himself from the depths of hell, but bring a piece of that hell along with him. One thing's for sure, he's nothing like a BT. We need to know the whole story about his death and his connection to the BB experiments. I'll keep digging and let you know.
Keep on keeping on. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Well, what's his music? I guess technically I don't really need to go to the geologist. I could just go this way. Shit. Why is there no chiral network here? Shit. As much as possible, I don't want to be disconnected. Okay. I don't want to lose Buddy Bot. Come on, OG, what's going on?
Easy now.
That's a little sus. This is going into no chiral network territory.
Keep on keeping on.
I'm not really fond of this. Also running out of battery. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to go there. It's gonna be BTs, anyways.
Construction completed.
It's kind of rough having to go through this in the snow and crawling. I got the wrong pants. I should have got the all-terrain ones. I thought I'd be done in the snow, to be honest. Bike would be nice. I guess I can make my way there. Looks like there's somewhat of a zipline system. Hang on.
Beginning scan. Scanning Bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons restrictions lifted.
Yeah, the skeleton helps.
Keep on keeping up.
Ooh. I don't even know Buddy Bot could fall.
Come on, let's roll.
Sound. don't even know which way I'm going now. I could cut here. Yeah, I'm sick of the snow. Go around.
Beginning scan.
Damn.
Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. All clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Haven't seen one of these in a while.
Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
I'm kind of curious. Might ditch this thing pretty soon. It's looking like there's a zipline system again. I'm kind of just glad to be out of the snow, honestly. Jesus Christ. Why am I sussed out by this place? Oh, it's up there. I saw it.
Okay. Time to move.
Fuck this. I was like, what the hell?
Gotta stay warm.
Oh, these are mine ladders. I'm pretty sure this is mine too. I think going the right way, right? Pretty much. Oh, there's two zip lines right here.
Sam, you're not going to believe what I found. It's about the BP experiments, their true purpose. According to official records, they were continued in secret on the order of President Strand, supposedly with the primary objective of developing BT detectors and preventing void-outs. Any advancements that could be applied to the fields of chiral communications and beach research were meant to be of purely secondary benefit. But it turns out, that's just a cover story. The truth is, Sam, BBs were originally conceived as catalysts for the operation of the chiral network. They're integrated into the infrastructure of not cities for that very reason. Every single one you've brought into the fold. It was probably Amelie herself who installed them as she moved west with the first expedition, carrying out her mother's grand plan, making sacrifice after sacrifice on the altar of progress. President Strand told the people what they wanted to hear and did what she thought had to be done. Also, America could be whole again. But I'm starting to wonder if it didn't cost her her soul. The chiral network is our greatest creation, our proudest achievement, and our guiltiest sin. I don't know how to feel about it all. Maybe if we knew more about Cliff and the BB experiments, we'd be better placed to judge. I'll be in touch.
Go to that one too. Yeah, that one's connected to like a bunch of other ones. Damn, that one's just out of range. Part of me just wants to make another one right here. Screw it.
Okay.
I should have stopped by another place. I'm gonna try to get there so I can get more PCCs.
Patience is a virtue. Yes.
Construction complete.
Just have to make it by myself. Where's my buddy?
Let's get a move on.
Oh! Well, that doesn't make much sense. Nice pause. Yeah, let's just calm it down. Oh shit, rocks. Oh shit.
Bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons
I'm gonna make more
All
PCCs.
weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Okay. No, I'm actually almost there. And then I have to get from one place to the other again. There's no zip lines. Guess I'm just running. There's a road here, though. I'm just gonna make my way there somehow.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Would have been nice to have a generator here. Yeah, I'll just make one on the way there. Oh my. I'm gonna switch my thingy. Now I kind of go fast. was like, wait, just beat easier.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure.
Gotta grab
All
another
clear.
PC.
Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges. Weapons restrictions lifted.
I don't think the storm's gonna pass. Yeah. Hey, buddy, bot.
Damn rain won't quit.
That's a zip line. Although I don't really think I need that.
Hey, Sam, I see you're coming up on Lake Knot. Stay strong. We're all rooting for you to finish the job and come home safe. By the way, I've made more... It seems that Clifford Unger willingly put his own child in the care of the scientists conducting, but he did so completely unaware of their true intention. This is pure speculation, but I think when Cliff found out about their plans, he attempted to reclaim custody, and after he failed, the BB remained in the program's care, in which case he would have every reason to bear a grudge towards the president, the woman who allowed it all to happen, don't you think? But just because President Strand is dead doesn't mean his hate died with her. No, I think he redirected it towards Bridges, towards you and Amelie and anyone close to the director. And now that hate is driving him to set in motion the last Stranding, to bring an end to the world as we know it. Why else would Cliff hold Amelie hostage on the beach? He must know that she's an EE. There's no time to lose, though I still don't understand how he managed to travel to her beach in the first place. There must be more to their relationship. I'll see what I...
Interesting. Yeah, it's literally a zipline thing right here. There's nothing though. I should make my way over here. Oh, it's literally right next to me. Damn it.
Construction complete.
Alright, time to run all the way there. Oh, great. These guys are here. Frame's kind of dropping from the rain.
Safe travels.
It's not worth it. Oh shit. They see me? Whatever. Come get me, I guess. Oh, they're actually kind of fast. Oh, jeez.
Got a moment, Sam? It's about the director. So there's no way he could have made the jump to Amelie's Beach if they didn't share a strong personal connection, right? Well, I looked, and I couldn't see one. The network should have contained something, anything, but there was nothing whatsoever. His entire life prior to his tenure with Bridges has been redacted. His name, his past, everything. There's no telling who he was, which led me to consider another possibility. What if it isn't the director and Amelie who have a connection, but the director and Clifford Unger? And what if that connection is what facilitated the director's jump to Amelie's Beach? If it's those two who have a personal history, then it might explain why Cliff is holding the director hostages. But even if that were the case, it doesn't answer the bigger question. How the hell did the two of them end up on Amelie's Beach?
Sam, Hartman here. There's something else I'd like you to consider. A guess, albeit an educated one, concerning Cliff's objective. Somehow, with the aid of the chiral network, our individual beaches have begun to coalesce, resulting in the formation of a single massive seam. Should this process continue, there is a risk that BTs will flood across into our world, bringing about a death stranding on a heretofore unprecedented scale. Now, Clifford Unger's battlefields and my own beach appear to be unaffected by this phenomenon, existing entirely in isolation. They do not and have never intersected with others. But what if there were another class of beach? One that exists on a higher plane, that was responsible for setting this process in motion? And what if the beach in question were none other than Amelie's? Cliff may have summoned the director, but I believe his true aim was to seize control of Amelie's Beach, to exploit its power over every other beach, and trigger the last stranding. It's the only rational explanation for Cliff's actions, which is why you have to stop him.
If Hartman's right, then we're in serious trouble. Using the chiral network in Amelie's beach to trigger the last stranding? That's why Higgs went after Amelie, wasn't it? If it was Cliff who put him up to it. Yeah, it all fits. With the last stranding, he'll finally have his revenge against the world that stole his life and his child. You've got to stop him, Sam. You get in and get her back. It's our only hope. If you can't, then we're all doomed.
No pressure.
Keep on keeping.
Alright, what am I fighting? I don't even have that much on me.
I found out I was gonna be a father. I was so scared. Scared of what it would mean. I had to be there for you and your mom. No matter what. I couldn't just go off and get myself killed anymore. Couldn't leave you all alone. I couldn't. I had it all wrong. All wrong. Being a father didn't make me scared. It made me brave. Sorry it took me so long. Don't make the same mistake. Be yourself. Be free.
Captain, I need you to hand it over.
Shoot him, John. Shoot him! I gave you an order. Shoot him!
Damn. Are you serious? How many times do I have to fight you, man? Holy shit. Ow, what the? I don't even. What am I going through? I'm just playing Metal Gear now. Is Web again? I really don't have much for you guys. I just have one gun. Maybe two. Oh, Jesus.
Where are you, baby? Here's my baby. Taking phone. Taking fire. Engage hostile.
This guy's not going down.
Tangle, tangle.
Unless, is that him?
Open fire.
Oh shit. Okay. I didn't realize I was getting shot right in this.
Taking fire.
There's supposedly a guy like right here. Oh shit. That looks like him.
I'll make it right.
Okay, I've been spotted by I don't know who.
Light him up. We need reinforcements. Move.
they're kind of everywhere here. Let me just do some.
Light him up.
Oh, they know where I am.
We need reinforcements. Go!
Baby.
My dear lady.
Baby.
My dear. Open fire. Move.
I was gonna say, do they even know where I am?
Open fire. We need reinforcements! Move, 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 move.
The hell?
Stay with target.
Bitch. You're gonna choke me out again.
Baby, we're getting out of here. I promise. Give me back my baby.
Are you cleared, Unger?
Who are you?
Are you the father?
They told me your name was Sam Porter. bridges. My bridge to the future.
You my dad?
Sam, you bring people together. You're that bridge to the future.
Is his name matching with mine?
Come on, Sam. Stand up.
If his dog tag ends up saying like Clifford Porter or some shit, I'm gonna laugh. Whoa.
Take BB and get out of this place. There's nothing I can do for your wife. I'm sorry. Now, if she orders me to do something, I have to do it. I have to. But I served under you first. And your family doesn't deserve this. Any of this. Why are you helping me? If they catch you. Because you saved my life, sir. Again and again. When the brass sent us into the jaws of hell, it was you that brought us home.
Sam, are you okay? I reviewed your logs. It looks like you were caught in a supercell and emerged an instant later on the other side of Ground Zero. Not far from Port Knot City.
How'd I wind up here then?
Remember Victor? He found you lying unconscious by the harbor and brought you inside.
I think Cliff might be Lou's father. He said, give me back my BB.
Impossible. Cliff was born...
He gave me this. Maybe he's trying to tell us something. Something about the BBs, maybe. About how they were made. It didn't feel like he was trying to hurt us. It felt like he just wanted to talk.
But you said you saw him holding the director captive on the beach.
Yeah. They must have some history we don't know about. Them and Bridget.
Funny you should say that. I've got something you should see. Found it in the archives while I was digging around. It's a pre-recorded message from the director labeled, "If I Don't Come Back."
All right. This message is insurance, in case something happens to me. For Bridget's eyes only. And I sure as hell hope that's who's watching. I got a little present from Emily. Said she'd take me to the beach if I wanted. But I'd need this doll to show me the way. It's a trap. It has to be. But I've decided to play along. You've all been playing along too, haven't you? You know this mask hides more than just my face. Well, Emily's a blank slate too. No past, no record she ever existed. She's a ghost. And the thing about ghosts, I never met Emily in person. Have you? Ever seen her in the flesh, shook her hand, touched her? The original team we sent was divided into two groups. Emily was with the first. Mama and Hartman were with the second. They had no direct contact with her.
Yes. Amelie's group was wiped out in Edgenot City. Everyone but her. Everyone who could say whether or not she exists.
Bullshit. She's real. We've touched, all right? She and I both.
Well, I've only ever interacted with her hologram.
I'm telling you, I've met her. In person. Lots of times when I was little.
Yes, but on the beach.
Here's what the president had to say about her daughter. Emily was born on the beach. There her Ka remained, though her Ha came to this world. This division of body and soul forced her to spend most of her childhood in the hospital. But though her health was poor, her Doom's numbers were off the charts. Her supernatural talents blossomed as she grew older and overcame her limitations. But by the time she was 20, she could travel to and from the beach, body and all. And that's where she started spending all of her time. Now, if you wanted to get in touch with Emily, it was via hologram or nothing. The president insisted on that. I swore an oath to the president and to America. As far as I was concerned, her word was law. So when she said Emily was her daughter and the best candidate to succeed her, I believed it. But when the archives were restored, I couldn't resist testing out my access privileges. And that's how I found out Bridget was diagnosed with uterine cancer in her 20s and couldn't have children. You see, doesn't add up, does it? There's no way Emily could be Bridget's biological daughter. So where'd she come from? Who is she? Is she even real? How can we be sure that Emily is an extinction entity when we don't even know if Emily is Emily? Hell, for all I know, the EE theory might be bullshit. But if it's not, if she's the cause of the death stranding, then I have to accept her invitation. I've loaded my gun with hermetic rounds. Sam's blood. It connects my gun to her, to me, to him, all of us. Which means I should be able to take it with me to the beach. I'm gonna stop what she started by stopping her. One last confession. I'm just a man. No powers, nothing special. Don't have dooms, I can't repatriate like Sam either. Don't know the first thing about dying, I never tried it. Yeah. I've been to hell. Every single battlefield was hell. But no matter how terrible it got, I never died. Because all I ever did was run from death. Well, I gotta go. She's calling for me. Bridges, don't let me down.
After he recorded this, the director jumped to the beach. Or rather, Amelie summoned him there.
He had a gun to Bridget when I saw him. Then Cliff showed up, took him away.
I thought he went to the beach to confront Amelie.
Yeah, she was there too. She was the one who got me out.
It's so obvious to me now. I can't believe I didn't see it sooner. It was Amelie who...
What happened?
The chiral network dropped out. According to Lakna, it won't be long before it's completely unusable.
So all our hard work was for nothing.
Let me finish what I was saying, Sam.
I'll tell him.
Fragile. You look like shit. You should be resting.
I know. I need to tell you something. I had a little chat with Higgs back on the beach. Didn't take much to make him talk.
You say why he betrayed you?
He said it was part of her plan.
What?
She was their leader. The terrorist void-outs, the whole extinction agenda, Amelie was behind it all.
Like hell she was.
I know you don't want to believe it, but it lines up with what Die Hard Man said. Higgs turned on me after he met Amelie. At first, he was looking to expand his territory, and I had a power he could use. At least, that's how he ended up working with me. He was no terrorist. He just wanted to reach more people. But then she shows up with abilities that put mine to shame. Hell, she could even control BTs. So Higgs decides to go with her. And that's when she turned him into her agent of extinction.
Amelie gave Higgs his power?
Yep, she made him her homo demens.
What about Bridget? You care to tell me what she was doing on the beach? You got an answer for that too?
I know it's a lot to swallow. But Higgs said himself that Amelie is an extinction entity. I looked inside his pod, and there was no BB in there. Take a good look at what was. It's the same doll Die Hard Man had. This is their bridge baby. There's this idea that the terrorists brought back BB tech and Bridges was just following suit. It's garbage. Their methods and yours are completely different. Your BB links you to the world of the dead. Their doll links them to Amelie and her beach.
You know who else had dolls like this? Cliff. He was carrying them on the battlefields. Cliff, Higgs, the director. All three of them were drawn in and controlled by this extinction entity. And who is this EE really? Is it Bridget? Is it Amelie?
All I can say is that the answers are on the beach. What she wants and why.
If we get to the bottom of that, then maybe we can still avert the last stranding.
You've got to find her, Sam.
Whoever she really is.
She's waiting for you on the beach. Hurry back east.
situation's unstable, so I'll keep this short. We have a job for you. Fragile's condition is deteriorating. If she slips into a coma, there's a chance her soul might become stranded on the beach. She needs cryptobiotes fast. Luckily for us, Fragile Express keeps a stockpile there in Port North City. So we'd like you to grab some for us while you're in the area. All the details are on the terminal upstairs. Please, Sam, this is critical.
Jeez. Well, I'm gonna save it and finish the rest later. See ya.